welcome back to another episode of Rolling Bomb. I'm your host, Zach Moore. We're here to talk about more NASCAR news and content. So let's roll into it. First thing, Adam Stern posted about an article that was talking about Andretti Global coming to the NASCAR Cup Series. It read here, in a video release on Thursday, Andretti Global President J.F. Thurman announced that the team is planning to expand its operations into the NASCAR Cup Series. My gosh, this would be massive if this were to happen. Now, they also were trying, Andretti Global, Andretti Motorsports was trying to get into F1. They got denied. They were trying to bring Cadillac with them. Didn't work out. Stinks, right? Andretti's manufacturer in IndyCar, which is their main series right now, is Honda. And there was rumors about Honda wanting to come into the sport. They weren't happy about the way IndyCar and how much it cost. It was too expensive. NASCAR's been talking about this new manufacturer that's coming into the sport. They've been preaching about it. There's reasons that they're not doing this and this because they're waiting for a new manufacturer. They always been hyping it up like, we're going to get a new manufacturer soon, but nothing happens. Well, NASCAR's dream finally come true, and they'll finally get their little manufacturer they've been wanting to come into the sport. I'll be serious. It'll be awesome if Honda and a new manufacturer come in. More manufacturers, more money, the sport's bigger, it grows, all that shebang. Now, the thing is, there's also Cadillac is a part of the Chevrolet brand, the General Motors company brand. So who knows, maybe they just would go Chevrolet. Maybe Andretti will just form a new team, and there'll be a Chevy brand. Now, also, Gainbridge, which is a big sponsor for their team, and also Aspire. Who knows? Do they form an alliance and a partnership to come together? Because it seems like Gainbridge is throwing a lot of money around for Aspire to help their series grow. So who knows? All of this, it seems like no matter what, there is a plan for Andretti Motorsports to come into the sport and be a team, which is freaking awesome. Because it seems like Andretti, they want to become a big global brand team, kind of like what Trackhouse is doing. Because Trackhouse is kind of branching out to MotoGP, NASCAR. I think there's in like Trans Am. They're in a lot of different stuff. I think they have a lot of goals to really expand their kind of horizon of motorsports that they're in. So overall, this would be massive, and when it does come to fruition, will be a big deal. Next thing, according to Adam Stern from Sports Business Journal, NASCAR has agreed to another Netflix documentary, but plans remain unclear as teams try to get a new charter agreement first. Some teams have considered declining to participate in a playoff-focused show if a new charter deal isn't done by then. I mean, there's a lot to digest there, but it sounds like Netflix Full Speed Season 2 will be a thing, which is massive. It was a massive success. It was awesome. It was top 10 across a bunch of different countries. Great for the sport, great for the growth. But the second part of that is that teams and drivers may not want to be a part of the show because of this new charter agreement. If it's not done, charter agreement, there was a TV deal worth $7.7 billion. The teams, every part, the tracks, NASCAR, and the teams all get a slice of that pie, slice of that money. Well, the teams want more of that pie because it's cost a lot to run these teams. So that's what they want for that part. And then the charter agreement, a charter is a guarantees your car a spot on the grid. That's 36 charters. Well, the teams want that thing guaranteed because it costs a lot to have that charter. Teams don't have to worry about renegotiating a new deal. They want that charter permanent because every 7 years they renegotiate how much money they get from the TV deal and the charter agreement. I have heard that the sides have largely agreed on a financial split of the TV money in the new deal, but are still trying to sort out teams' requests around governance and new revenue opportunities. I'm always going to side with the teams on this one. They're what make NASCAR go around in circles. If the teams are healthy, that's going to help the sport to last and grow and be healthy. And the thing is how it works here is NASCAR, you help the teams, and the teams are going to help you, NASCAR, with your show. Now, I understand it's not that easy. It's much easier to just go on a show than NASCAR pay you a bunch of money. But how it works, man, teams in NASCAR need to be aligned to make the sport work. If you're not, then that's not healthy. So that's what's going on with that. It's very interesting, a lot of drama, but hopefully, if we got 4 weeks to decide this, and hopefully in 4 weeks they have a deal, and both sides are happy. Okay, tracks, teams, NASCAR. The guy who was most known for in his NASCAR Cup Series career for smashing into a jet dryer during the 2012 Daytona 500 and making a massive explosion is back behind the wheel. Jaun Pablo Montoya will get back behind the wheel of the number 50 Mobil 1 Camry for 2311 Racing at Watkins Glen. This is cool. This guy hasn't raced since 2014. I remember when I just started watching NASCAR, he was kind of near the end of his run. Out of 9 years, he had 2 wins, both at road courses, 24 top 5s and 59 top 10s. Had a solid career. Nothing too flashy. He came from F1, had 8 wins at F1 before he came, and then after his NASCAR career, he messed around in some IndyCar with Team Penske. I know he did some IMSA racing. The guy was very well known for his road racing experience. So when he came to NASCAR, there was only 2 road courses, Sonoma and Watkins Glen. He ended up winning at both those tracks. To me, how do I think he will do? I think he'll be competitive, but to win, I think it's going to be a long shot for him because he hasn't had any experience in this car. Now, he has raced sports cars, so maybe it'll be a lot more natural feel for him. But there's also a lot more road courses, so everyone he's racing has a lot more experience and is used to turning right and left at the same time. So I don't know if he'll have as big of an advantage, but I am super, super excited to see him race. It should be a very interesting and really bring some more excitement into that Watkins Glen race. Well, thank you guys for watching today's episode. That was a lot. That was fast talking. I don't know why I do that, but I like to crunch my episodes tighter. So I don't want you guys to sit here for 15 minutes. So that's kind of why I do that sometimes. But besides that, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.